Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And in this video, I just want to give y'all some truth. I want to give y'all some information. And in this video, I also want to give a shout out to Papa Doug because Papa Doug speaks about this a lot in his videos. But first and foremost, happy Sunday. It's a blessing that you woke up this morning. God woke you up this morning. God is giving you an opportunity today to be great. God is giving you an opportunity today to create your own reality. But yeah, what's poppin'? I just want to share this video with y'all. This is a video that goes out to all of the parents out there. Yeah, this goes out to all of the parents and even the grandparents and even the aunts and the uncles that are like raising their kids, that are like raising their children. Yeah, that are like, yeah, like, because I know that there's some of you out there that are like aunts and uncles and you're like raising your sister or your brother's kids, but because of the fact that their parents are not like in their life. But yo, what's poppin'? I just want to chat with y'all. What I want to let y'all know is that when it comes down to the love that you give to your kids, like, you know what I mean, when your kids get home, when your kids are home at the house, you, like, as parents, you're showing them love. You're showing them love. You tell them that you love them every single day. You give them a hug every single day, and you tell them that you love them. It's like you give your kids all of these compliments, telling them that they're smart, telling them that they're intelligent, telling them that they're handsome, telling them that they're beautiful. But when your kids get out of the house, when your kids like go to school and just like when they grow up as an adults, the same love that you give to your son, the same love that you give to your daughter, they're not gonna get that same love when they're out here in the real world. And you see, just like when it comes down to kids, the same love you give to your kids at home, they're not gonna get that same love at school. You know what I mean? This world is a cruel world. We live in a cruel world, and you see, people are just, like, people, some people are just so like brainwashed. You got people out here that are really just some straight up a-holes. Like it's not even, it don't even like really make any sense. But you see, the world that we live in a messed up world. We really do live in a messed up world. We live in a world where it's like some people, they want to like complain so much, and it's like all they really care about is their self. Like, there be situations where somebody like is on crunches and they make a mistake and they drop something on the floor, and it's like with them being on crunches, they're having a hard time, they're struggling to pick up whatever they had dropped on the floor. Like, sometimes there's not even like one genuine person to help that person that's on crunches pick something up for them. Like, see, that's why I'm saying we live in a cruel world. The same love that you get, yeah, even as an adult, the same love that you get from your parents, the same love that you get from your mom and dad, your family, you don't get that same love when you're out here in the real world. Should you expect to get that same love? Well, I mean, you do got genuine people out here, but you shouldn't really expect to get the same love from everybody, because not everybody is out here to be your friend. When you're winning, when you're succeeding, when you're achieving, when you making big moves, some people are just jealous of that. Some people get jealous of that. Some people, they want to knock you down, they want to belittle you. You know what I mean? They want to treat you like garbage just out of jealousy. You just have to be careful. You have to be mindful of the people that you let in your circle. You have to keep your circle small, because at the end of the day, you don't know who's really rooting for you, and you also don't really know who's hoping for your downfall. Yeah, the same love that you get from your mom and dad, you're not gonna get that same love out here in the real world. I mean, the same love that I get from my mom, do I expect to get that same love out here in the real world? No. I know how people can be. I know people can be mean and nasty, and I know people can be cruel. I've been through it all them years, being in school. Like, the same love that I got from my parents, I didn't get that same same love when I was in school. There was times where I felt like school was like a negative place for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, like the same love that you get at home, yeah, you don't you don't really get that same love when you're out here in the real world. Yeah, yeah, again, shout out to Papa Doug because Papa Doug, he mentions this a lot in his videos. And you know what I mean? And as adults, you just have to really like be aware. You have to watch out. You have to be mindful of the people that you let in your circle. You got to be careful the type of people that you're dealing with. Me personally, am I a people's person? Not. I talk to people, but other than that, most of the time I'm an introvert. I like to stay to myself. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. Like I've always, like been like an there would be times where I would be like an outcast. There would be times where I would be considered a weirdo, but you know what I mean? I don't let that define me. The stuff that people think about you, you can't let it define who you are. People are always going to have their opinions on you, and people are always going to talk about you. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very important to keep your circle small because, you just don't really know who's hoping for your downfall. It's just like in the music industry. In the music industry, some of these artists that got into bad situations, some of these artists that had got killed, some of these artists that died from drug overdoses, they didn't really have the right people around them. Mac Miller, God rest his soul, R.I.P. Mac Miller. It seems like Mac Miller didn't really have the right people around him. And just like with Juice World, R.I.P. Juice World, God rest his soul, it seems like Juice World didn't really have the right people around them. And that's why I'm saying, like, when it comes down to the music industry, I do feel that record labels should be held accountable because record labels, the music industry, they're the ones that force these artists to make songs about doing drugs. They're the ones that force these artists to make songs about shooting, killing, running up on their ops. They're the ones that force these artists to make all types of negative songs. But yeah, the same love that you get from your parents, it's not the same love that you get out here in the real world. The real world is rough. The real world is cruel. People are cruel. People are mean. Not everybody out here is wants to be your friend. And you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care if people don't like you. I don't care that there's people out there that don't like me. But yeah, like, I done been through a lot of cruel stuff. I mean, going to school, like, yeah, the same love that you give to your kids at home, they don't get that same love in school. And you see now, I know what a lot of you parents out there, I know a lot of you probably fear for your child when you send them to school every day because of all of the school shootings that keep on happening every year. Just like the video that I did, kids are dying in vain with all these school shootings that keep on happening. Kids are dying in vain. Just like Colin Kaepernick stated, with all the police brutality, black people are dying in vain, and kids are dying in vain too, with all of the school shootings that keep going on. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all this morning. Yeah, I just wanted to chat with y'all. Just wanted to give y'all some information. I wanted to educate y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.